going on?
Hey, hello people. Early birds. Got a quick bunch of trivia questions while we're waiting. Oh, and I'm getting interrupted.
Have you already started?
We're sort of.
Well, can I say goodnight?
Oh, come in and say goodnight to the 4 people watching so far.
Where's the camera?
It's there.
Hi.
Good night.
Goodnight. Love you.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.
Michael says good night. All right, I got some trivia for the early birds. By what name is the serial killer known in Heavy Rain? G'day, Wraithy. G'day, Michael. A10. Moo Loco says, I don't know. So what name is the serial killer in Heavy Rain? Here's another question for you. Developed by Telltale Games, which video game is based on a comic book series by Bill Willingham? You guys stew on that and we'll be back shortly with some more questions. We're back again. Yeah, sorry, the audio, the music going up and down was because it still works with our mics, even though we're muted, it's dropping the volume. Anyway, I've just turned the music off now. I've got some more trivia questions for you, and just in case you're wondering, for you early birds, these trivia questions, I am marking down who gets them right and giving you entries. So I've got another trivia question here for you. What is the name of the main antagonist and final boss of Altered Beast?
You ever got that far?
Yeah, I never got that far. No way. I think I might have got the first 2 levels done, and that's probably about it. That game was a bitch. Another one. What victory message is given to the player, duo, or squad that wins a round of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? Good luck to you.
Hacks.
We'll be back. Okay, we're back again. You guys have got to get quicker with the Googling because obviously Michael can Google a lot faster than everybody else. It's reconnected. Yeah, can someone confirm that we're back on?
Says the show's live. But
Yeah.
who knows?
I think it did disconnect for a little bit. Anyway, we're back. Sweet. All right, some more questions here. Which band originally featured Mark and Donnie Wahlberg? With what song did the Fugees hit the #1 spot in both the US and the UK charts?
Good old Fuggies. What was that song called? I
What
can
the
hear
answer?
it, but I can't actually. I can hear it playing.
Which Backstreet Boys single was #1 in over 25 different countries? I use Snoogle.
That's why he's getting it so quick.
All right, well, let's. Hang on, I forgot.
I am an Antichrist.
Anyway, I'll save them for later. All right, we'll be starting the show in just under 3 minutes, so we'll see you there. Now you got to tell him you got to put the cream right up inside, otherwise it doesn't work. Oh, we're on. Sorry. Snoogs,
cut that.
go for
Everyone
it, buddy.
forget what I was saying. Welcome to the Aussie Gamers Experience, episode 370... 373? 74. Crocs, Tetris, and honey. Get ready to dive into another fun-filled show. Snoogs here, but everyone already knows that by now. And the man with the plan is Lucas. How are you, mate? How you been doing?
I'm good, thank you. Did your seat like drop or something? What's going on?
No?
You're low. You look like you're low in your chair.
Maybe the weight of the world's just crushing my spirit.
There we go. Does mine go down? Just like everything else. my seat, my chair doesn't even go down. Anyway, welcome everybody to episode 374. We have merch. Don't forget, check out Zazzle and Redbubble. You can go and splurge yourself on some bed sheets with our beautiful. You know what we need to do. You know what we'll sell. We've got to get rid of the logo on the bed sheets, or the Duna cover, or whatever it is, or the duvet cover. We've got to put our faces on it. That would be disturbingly awesome. on a bed sheet or a pillow. That'd be great. Yeah. But anyway, links are in the description. A face on each pillow. I like it. Now,
I am cuddly.
Also, don't forget to check out our socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. I didn't do much again. Actually, don't even worry about it. It's I don't do much on there, but there is a little bit. But I think most of the stuff I do these days is on TikTok, so maybe follow us on there. We also remind you that we're doing a big giveaway for 2023, which is a brand new Nintendo Switch game console. So if you want to win a free game console, all you got to do is watch us, join along, and you'll get entries. Michael got a whole bunch of entries just there because I started asking some trivia questions during the starting soon screen. And I gave out some entries for the right answers, and he was the fastest on the Snoogle, which is good for him. I've made a note on the back of my page here that he's got a bunch of entries to go on my spreadsheet. Let's give a shout out to the current members. Now we've got some people that do have joined the AGExp. What's it called? I think it's called the Aussie Gamers Experience YouTube channel. What you're watching right now, you can click the join button, and I think it's about $5 a month. And these people have done so to support us. Thank you very much to the Wraith, Azrael, Human Grub, Alistair, Spacies, Skrill, Radicus, and Atan. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate that. And also, these people that are current members. I forgot to mention this to you, Snoog, so this is news to you. But anyone that is... What is that?
I can see it.
Oh my god. I thought I smelt cabbage.
That's a wee little person sticking their head in.
Rightio. Hello, little ones. Little Snoogs. Snoogette. Anyone that has joined and becomes a member gets double entries. So if we roll the dice for a member and they get 10, they're getting 20 entries. If we're doing double entries for everyone, sometimes we do that for special occasions, and a member gets something right, they will get triple entries. So that's the benefit to being a member and supporting what we do here. We're not funded, we're self-funded. Whatever money comes out is out of my pocket or the funds that come through from YouTube. So all of this stuff is going to come back to you guys, and I want to reward those that are putting in a little bit of extra coin to support us. So keep that in mind. Doubling entries for people who are members of the AGExp YouTube channel. So just a special thank you.
Also, if you want to support us, just watch the channel.
Two prizes too? No. Unless it can be afforded.
Yeah. Go and have a scroll through the channel. There's 11 years worth of stuff on there. So go and check it out. Go and have a look. That's always a good way to look after.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's probably about 11 years. Oh no, even longer. Yeah. Yeah, well, the YouTube channel was around before the AGExp or before this show, so there's a lot of stuff on there. A lot of embarrassing stuff too. Go and find some of my old shit. Oh my god, I had not that I'm like Mr. Personality now, but geez, I felt like I'd watch the videos back, and it looks like I dead set hit record right after I found out my dog died. And they're going, "Hi, I'm Lucas from the Aussie Gamers Express."
Raticus_USM super chatted $2. I love the double entry with Snoogs and Luke.
I love the double entry with Snoogs and Luke. Oh, you got a cuppa. You got a cappuccino.
I've got
it's
a
more than
cuppa.
what I got. Actually, I got water. Look at this.
Oh,
I like this.
I got that too.
Fancy. All right, that's all I've got for the intro, buddy. So if you've got nothing else, we can go into games with the audience.
That's what's next on the list, mate. Let's jump in.
All right, let's do it.
I'll just plug some more stuff here.
Nothing wrong with going with a bit of coffee.
No.
Better than what I got. I've just got water. All right. Our first segment of the night is Games with the Audience, where we play games, and you guys give answers, and you guys win entries for the big giveaway of the Nintendo Switch. DVD-A with Luke and Snoogs. What's that? What's DVD-A or div?
I'm scared to ask.
I just asked. At least it's in your cup. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway.
DVDA, Domestic Violence Disturb Authority.
Yeah, I've got no idea. Oh, we watched some old clips the other day. You were young once. Believe it or not, so were you, but there's no evidence, Radicus. All right, first cab off
That's
the
not
rank.
the wind-up cameras back then.
Yeah, and it's black and white. So that would have been a good comment on some of Radicus's posts when he was younger and in Discord. Just ask him who he got to do the colorization. Google it. What DVD-A? Should I?
Yeah, why not? It comes from Wraithy. Why not? Let's roll the dice.
Right. I'm going to do it on my phone.
You don't want to do it on stream?
DVD-A. Musical band. There's a band. DVDA's in a... Oh! This is the... There's actually a band called DVDA. But DVDA is an abbreviation of double vaginal, double anal.
Wow.
A sex position mentioned in Parker and Stone's film Orgasmo. Jeez, I don't remember Orgasmo. That was so long ago. Funny movie, though. Stunt cock. So, Wraithy has written, "You're welcome." That would be YOU''RE. Unless you're referring to my welcome. I don't know. Now I'm a man, he says. Anyway, let's get back on track with What's That Sound? I'm about to play an audio file. And it's your job as the listener, and only really for the live people, because then it'll be too late, is to type in the chat what the answer is, and the person who gets the answer correct gets... well, I'm going to roll the dice for everything. I'm going to roll the dice for everything tonight instead of just one for these. So, let's have a listen to what this week's What's That Sound? That's it there. It's a short one. What's that sound? Snoogs, you going to tell me that you know what it is but can't think of what it is?
No, NFI, mate.
Oh, no idea. No effing idea.
NFI. Not sure with that one.
It's not a penis queef. It's not lemmings. Oh. Michael says NFI. A10 says worms. They're all incorrect. I thought this one would be a hand up or walk up start, but I guess I'm wrong about a few things every now and then.
No, surely not.
No?
No. No one's got it.
Well, I'm going to sit here until somebody works it out. Oh.
Is it from a game or a movie?
Oh, do we need a clue, do we? I suppose we do. People have got no idea. Can't Google a sound. The bird in the bag of the bear. The bird in the bag of the bear. Does that make sense?
No. Oh, so he's...
MSN Messenger sound.
No, that was uh-oh.
No, the... Uh-oh! That was ICQ, not Messenger.
Oh.
Messenger was just... Bloop. It's like nothing. It's from a video game, not a movie. Oh. I suppose nobody played this game. It's only like one of the biggest games, like... Probably in Japan, probably not the world, but it's a very, very big game. Everybody absolutely knows what it is. No?
Ethan Radicus? No, nothing. They've got Banjo-Kazooie. No?
No, they're all incorrect. Oh.
Big game, a big game in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's bigger in Japan than it is here. Definitely a Japanese game.
Is there a cloud in it?
It's not Flappy Bird. Yes.
Oh, there is a cloud. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure if you... Did you ask that knowing what you were saying then?
Possibly.
I like where you went with that little clue that Snoogs just gave.
Yeah, that still no one's picked up on.
No. Have you noticed the other clue? The other really obvious clue?
What's that one? Oh, I can't read it. Your camera's shocking tonight.
Oh, it has changed. Michael's got it. It's Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah. It's the answer is what that noise is a chocobo.
Oh, yep. I want a chocobo. Nice.
Yeah, when I was struggling for something to put up there to write, I'm like, I'm going to put a clue up there and see if anybody picks it up.
See if anyone picks it up.
Well done, Michael. I'll roll the dice for you.
I love the fact that was there a cloud and I went straight to Mario. It's good.
Yeah, were you thinking, is there a cloud? It's the main...
Cloud's
Final Fantasy
the main
7 is the main character, yeah. Okay.
It's Cloud.
Yeah. Not a... No. What the fuck is a chocobo? A chocobo is like a... It's a...
Just Google it.
Yeah. No, it's like a large bird. It's like an emu, but it's in the world of Final
it's like
Fantasy.
a chicken on steroids.
Yeah, and you can ride it and stuff like that. Like in the actual conventional way of riding it.
Not that way, Ratey.
Not the Nick way.
Ride it the normal way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, well done. Okay, it's now time for what's that screenshot. All right.
Oh, it's time for the dick.
All right. All right. So this is just the cover image. There's just some buttermilk there, and
Let me open it back up.
I'll eventually remove that cover image, and you guys will see what the screenshot is. And first person to put into the chat.
Has fucking ruined everybody.
I don't know why.
You know why.
Who the fuck approved that? What do you mean the crease? The crease just makes it worse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to remove this cover image of just some innocent buttermilk, and you'll see
Someone at Tesco at the moment's laughing their head off.
a screenshot. All right, you ready? What's that screenshot? There we go. It's a crispy fried bad guy. I'm sure it's a bad guy. I was paid well for modelling for this packaging. Righto. World War Z. Nope. Call of Duty World War II Zombies. Incorrect. What's that screenshot? Don't forget to hit the like button while you're watching, guys. I'm going to do the same, actually. Oh, I already have. Yeah, I like my own videos, alright?
I will hit the like button.
It looks like, okay. Read that a little bit ahead and decided not to read it.
Mate, if that's right, you shouldn't pull it back so far.
Have I made tonight's things too hard? You know what the problem is, or why it's taken so long? Kaisercade's not here.
This is true.
Dead Island. Wolfenstein. Radicus, you seriously do use other appendages than your fingers to type.
Wolfenstein.
Etan says Left for Dead. It's Left 4 Dead. It's like 4. It's the number 4. It's wrong as well. But it's not Left 4 Dead. Come on. This is marketing. For Kakoyu. Righto.
Lots of fuck up.
I was retyping. Sure. Oh, wow. This is a very, very new game. This screenshot. Came out. Was it this year or was it late last year? I think it was this year. It's like in the last couple of months, at least. It's definitely not State of Decay. That game's like 10, 15 years old.
And poop.
He uses... righto. Maybe nobody played this game because it was reviewed very poorly.
Poorly. Out in the last few months.
Probably stopped people from buying it. Waiting for them to fix it. Sonic Frontiers? Are you for real? Yes, A10, it is the Callisto Protocol.
Ah, there you go.
Well done. I don't even think I took a drink then. Has anyone played that game?
No, it's
I didn't.
$125, so I kind of passed on it for the moment.
Oh, maybe on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Games should be expensive on the PlayStation 5. Take advantage of the idiots that play on consoles. Another 6. So that'll be 12. 12 for A10. Very good. All right. Well, that's what's that screenshot? All done. I googled Zombie Game 2023. What, and Colostomy Protocol came up?
Colostomy.
That's weird. It's an alien game, isn't it? Not a zombie. Anyway, that brings us to the new game called Versus.
Versus.
Where Snoogs and I have played a whole bunch of games and we versed each other and see who wins.
Which title are we playing this week?
This week it is Match Point. For those of you who are uneducated like myself, that's a tennis game.
Point. Oh, that one.
The tennis game.
What the hell was Match Point?
Yeah. All right, so put in your answers who you think is going to win, and you guys will all get a point. Well, I'll make it 2. I'll make it 2. 2 points for everyone that gets the... It's only 50-50. I'm not going to roll the dice for that. It's a little bit easier. He was cheated out of FIFA. How was he cheated out of FIFA?
I was not cheated out of FIFA at all.
He just got his ass handed to him. He just lost.
I did. Yeah, that was a...
He also fucking got like 3 red cards.
Yeah.
You have prior experience. That doesn't mean it's cheated out of it. So what? There'll be games where Snoogs will have prior experience and I won't.
Yeah, just wait until we get on the Destiny run.
Yes. We have a couple we still need to film. We have to redo Fortnite. We have to do Mortal Kombat. We have to do Destiny. We've got plenty of cool stuff coming up in the future. All right, so who has... I'll pick the winners later, and for the entries I'll do that after.
Handsome man must be slapping the balls away from himself.
All right, I'll give you another 30 seconds or so to put your answers in the chat of who you think is going to win out of this game of tennis. And I'm not going to say pick the score, because you know what? I still don't even know how the score ended. It didn't make sense to me. So I don't know whoever won. I don't know if it was a whitewash or if it was like close. I just don't know how it ended. It was weird.
Who knows? Who knows? Let's just watch it and have a look. Anyone else? Who's it going to be? Me or Luke? What do you reckon?
Okay, Michael is backing me. A10, I think, is backing you. And everyone else is too busy to write in the...
Everyone else has just given up.
Radicus has put me in there. Radicus is saying me.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's find out. If your answer goes up on the screen after the video starts, you miss out. All right, let's go. All right, join in. All right, we're playing match point. Snoogs versus Lucas. Neither one of us have played this game before. Is that Curios?
It is Curios.
He even looked like more of a wanker in the game. How'd they do that? They managed to capture how much of a wanker he is.
It's up there, isn't it?
It's Cal Kestis there.
Let's go that.
Okay, you can be Cal Kestis.
I'll be Cal.
And I'll be Matt Stoney. Alright, let's go. Match point. The tutorial. How do I aim? What's that circle?
The little dot on the other end.
Oh, is there a dot over there?
Yeah, it comes up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, okay. Oh, we're going. What's the circle?
I think that's just where it's going to come to. Is it? I don't know. It's out.
It's out. Yes. Oh, that's on the line. That's in. Oh, and it hit the ball girl in the... No, she's a girl. Well, she might not be. I don't know.
Who knows these days?
Watch my words. Oh.
Out.
So obviously it's easier to serve than it is to... Oh my god. Oh, it's me again, that's right. Boom. Oh, no way you were getting that.
What a shot. I'll pay that one.
Not even Dow Sim would have got that. I'm going to go over here. You know who Dow Sim is?
Sounds like order number 15.
Street Fighter. The dude with the stretchy arms.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
Thought...
Dim Sim.
Okay.
Yes. You only got to aim with the... Oh, that was a powerful hit. Oh, no. Dive. Oh. What have you done? Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh. Ooh. How did my guy get there that quick? Yes. Oh, I've pushed it too far. Jesus.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, it's juice.
Deuce.
I'll have an orange, thanks. Yes, advantage. All right, now I've got to win one of these where I'm not serving. That'll break the game for me. Break away. What the f... Yes. Hiya. Oh, the rally is on.
And done.
Run, bitch. Oh.
What was that? Run, bitch, run!
Get some venom on that. Ah!
Well done. He takes this game.
This game's shit.
Not sure if it's the game.
Look at the score. It's just whoever serving wins. Because we're shit. Oh no!
You're charging up for something, were you?
Oh, get that, mate! No! Just let that go.
Just looked at it.
Just watch it. That's out, isn't it? Oh, shit.
That works.
Oh, no!
Oh.
You're right over there. Oh, no, that's it. Oh, no. Oh, yours is out. Was it out?
No, just in.
You fuck. Who's winning?
I think impatience.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Did you win?
I don't know.
With a performance
We don't
like
even
that,
know.
there's
You
plenty
won.
of reason
I won.
to be Satisfied. Confident play leads to a highly deserved victory.
Shit game. Do you realise the way we played? If whoever served first, if that was reversed, that would have been the winner.
You served first.
Well, then if you served first, I would have won.
You ready?
Well, that's the way it worked because we just won every time we were serving.
No, that end where it went just kept going up.
Oh yeah, that probably could
That
have
was
mixed.
the difference.
Yeah, that
I
could
mixed
have
up
been.
a couple.
Either way.
I like that we had 20 and 16 unforced errors.
That just means you shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I wish we never play that ever again. That game's shit. Alright, but Snoogs won that one fair and square. Or was I cheated out of a win? Was I cheated?
No, not at all.
Okay.
That was just pure talent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, A10 says that I wasn't cheated out of a win because he picked you to win that one. All right, well done, Snoogs. That puts us at one apiece now. So I won FIFA, you won match point, and I don't know what we've got for next time, but either way, one apiece. But,
We were both shit. I was just a little less shit.
Yeah, exactly. We were terrible.
We had some good rallies going there.
No, we didn't.
was-
In hindsight, I felt like we did at the time, but it was pretty woeful. Anyway, all right. That was versus for this week.
I'm blaming
all right.
the weird control system.
Yeah, it was weird. It took us a while to work out what the things were. It was strange. Anyway, time for the blackboard. So let's get the blackboard going. Pop up. There we go. All right, we're on for the blackboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw. We've got 3 of these. I'm going to draw. What is it? It's video game cover art, movie cover art, album art, logo. Could be anything. You guys have got to pick whatever it is that I'm drawing. Put it in the chat, and I get to draw on this beautiful blackboard with a green piece
The
of
green dot.
chalk. All right, we ready? All right, I might
Let's
start.
get into it.
Let's go like this.
Straight off the bat, we've got Debbie Dostales from Radicus.
That's not correct. Strangely enough, pornos is not going to be one of them. Like one of the sort of categories of things that I start to draw.
So hard for him to draw that with his left hand.
All right, let's draw like this.
Ooh. We are the knights that say me.
All right, who's the nerd that's going to get it from that? Anyone? Anyone?
Anybody at all.
Didn't think so. All right. fairly simplistic the way I'm drawing.
Stick figure death cinema.
Reservoir Dogs. Interesting.
That's an interesting thought.
Not Reservoir Dogs. There we go. And then
Radicus with 4 Abbey Road. Human Grub with Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's close enough, I reckon. All right, we do have the answer in there. Well done to Raticus. It is Abbey Road. From the Beatles. The Beatles cover art there.
Oh, of course.
It's all 4 of them doing their little shuffle across the road. I hate the Beatles, he says. That's strange. The Beatles are classic. I don't really listen to them, but I appreciate them. I think they're amazing.
I love the Beatles. I have original presses down here.
All right, roll the dice for Raticus. 2. But he's a member, so he gets 4. Raticus. Oh shit! I'm writing your name on the next one, like you've won that one. You haven't won that one yet. Raticus.
There you go, Radicus.
Times 4.
Give you an idea how much I like them.
That looks like a porn cover.
Oh, some people would call it that.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's clear that off. We'll go with number 2. Are we ready? All right. Might start drawing this with like something like that. Oh, that's uncanny.
Ooh.
I think I need to buy a new mouse. My clicks are lifting while I'm holding it down. Yeah, I think I might buy a new mouse. I think this one's past its due date. TMNT StarCraft. Nah, that's not right. Okay, this is absolutely terrible drawing, but it still looks, I think it still looks like what it's supposed to look like.
It may be terrible, but I'm invested in it, and I don't know why. I cannot look away. Oh, oh, hello. Looks like the guy from the Goonies.
It's not from the Goonies. Oh, kind of looks good, I think.
Ah! Oh! I know what it is.
You just made a mess in your pants. All right. Well, I did start to write Radicus's name on here. Oh no, it was Michael got it with first.
Michael come in first.
Michael got it with Silence of the Lambs. That's what I was drawing. All right, Michael. And you get how many? 7.
7.
Very good. All right, last one. He's happy with that drawing. You don't want to look at it any longer. Take a screenshot if you would. We'll clear it for the next one. Candyman. Oh yeah, similar, but no. Silence of the Lambs. All right. Last one. All right, that's sort of like that. And then I need to come across the bottom. See that? See how that bit that didn't get drawn? I didn't let the mouse button go.
Oh, it's time. It's time for a drawing tablet, mate. That's what you need.
Does anybody watching, like, do you work for a company that does mice? I'll tell everyone about it, because this Logitech one's busted. All right. Aladdin? Tent? Nah.
Already because of Aladdin as well. Asian Soul Spoon. Oh.
What was that? Agent Soul Spoon?
Asian Soul Spoon.
What's that?
I'm not entirely sure.
That's it. That's what I'm drawing. That's all I've got to draw. It's not Aladdin. It's not an Asian Soul Spoon, whatever that is. It's not a kingpin, like as in. That's a game.
Or it's
probably
a
other thing. Oh, it's a character too. Yeah. It's not whatever that is. It's not Queen. It's not a tent. All right. I can reveal this one's actually just a logo.
Just a logo.
Yeah. It
I kind of feel like it needs to be on a purple background.
I don't actually have a background, and my printer's black and white, so I don't know what colours are what. Although my drawing is quite rough, the logo looks pretty much like that. Just obviously straighter lines. There we go! Michael gets it! It is the Rolex logo. Fair bit of Googling. Crown logo that looks like a crown. Roll the dice for Michael.
Oh, yep.
It is 4 for Michael. Be a bastard did it again. Yeah, he just beat you. Kaiser K comes in with Enduro Racer. I like it. Kaiser Cade is getting a bonus entry. Kaiser Cade for keeping a long-running joke running. Very good. All right, well, that's the end of the
it's got good endurance, that joke.
It does.
Yes. So, over to some trivia time, mate.
All right, it is trivia time. All right, I got some trivia questions here. All right, these are above and beyond what we had at the start of the show while you guys are all waiting for the show. No worries, Kaiser, for being late. You're here now. That's all that matters. And see you, Grubs. Sorry, wasted half of your break with our game of tennis. Right in time for trivia. Hopefully my psychic powers work. Well, we took a while and had to give a few hints for what's that sound and what's that screenshot because you weren't here to steal all the answers because you're usually the one that gets them. But anyway, let's see how you guys go. Musical ones. This is music from the 90s.
Music from the 90s. Right up my alley.
Who is Andre Ramel Young better known as? Do you know that?
No.
I didn't know that.
Andre Ramel Young.
Peter Andre.
Oh.
That's incorrect.
No.
You could just, I suppose, Google the name. Colts Game On says, I got my controller AU and it's amazing. Oh, you mean controller mods AU? Is that where you got your controller from? That's what this one is. That's from controller mods AU. I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Dre, Liberace. Colts Game On. Excellent. I'm glad you like it. And did you buy it on my recommendation, did you? Well, I'm glad you like it then. The answer actually is Dr. Dre.
Wow. The DRE.
There's the proof. Completely washed out because it's too bright and the HDR setting on my camera is busted. Anyway. You take my word for it, I suppose. All right, next question. Actually, I better write that down. He was... One is Michael. And we'll roll the dice. 6. All right, question number 2. In 1998, which Italian group sang Blue? Dabba D, apparently.
I OD'd and I died.
If I was green, I would die. Looks like Michael Domodor didn't forget about Dre. Okay. Eiffel 65 is correct.
Look at that.
And that was Kaisercade.
Kaisercade's come straight in with the internet's wound up.
Kaisercade gets 5 entries. All right. And the next one is Melanie Blatt, Shaznay Lewis, and sisters Nicole and Natalie Appleton were members of which girl group? Melanie Blatt, Shaznay Lewis, Nicole and Natalie Appleton. What band were they in, or girl group? Bananarama is incorrect. But All Saints is correct. Woo! Michael! Yeah, that's close enough to how you spell your name. Boys to Men for a girls band. I like it. All right, he gets a 7. All right, that's the one out of the way. All right, now it's the time that you've all been waiting for. It's the incoherent, so the gibberish question, so to speak. Did you just assume their gender? No,
Yes.
well, that was back in the day where when you were allowed to assume their gender. It's it's like if you purchase something while it's legal, and then it becomes illegal. It's still legal because you had it. It's like when you got a car. If you own a car before seatbelts were made mandatory, it's still allowed to be used. It's a technicality, So you're allowed to assume the gender of people back in the 90s. I think that's how it works. I might be wrong. We'll see if I get cancelled. Also, did Lucas beat Snoogs at video games again? Kaisercade, no, I didn't. But go back and watch it. It is quite entertaining, I'd like to think.
The idiots in the background making jokes are funnier than the actual gameplay.
Yes. All right, you ready for the gibberish question? You don't know what's going on, just ask and we'll tell you. This drug gull Israel. This drug gull Israel. This drug gull Israel. This drug gull Israel. The struggle is real. Correct, Michael. Yeah, Michael's on fire tonight, man.
It is.
Right, Michael. Why am I writing Michael? I should just write Mick or something that's nice and short. He's got a 10. Very good. That's a big one. Nice. All right. Next one is veer off messing oat. Veer off messing oat. Veer off messing oat. Dote. Kaisercade straight in there with a fear of missing out. It's the Canadian version of this game, I think.
I like that.
All right, that was Kaiser. Where's all the gyms and Pats. Yeah, he gets 3. Very good. All right, last one for the gibberish. Chump Inc. Gone Tub Hand Whack King. Chump Inc. Gone Tub Hand Whack King. Chump Inc. Gone Tub Hand Whack King.
Go wink, you wanker.
Chump Inc. Gone Tub Hand Whack King.
Oh, yeah. I think I've actually got that one.
Chomping on the bit is not right. Give you one of those. Jumping on the bandwagon. Jumping on the bandwagon is correct. A10 gets 1.
There's
Very
one
good. Nice to see a different name. Well done. 6. He's a member. He gets 12. Beauty. Sounded like a bad Mandarin impression. What? I'm a Mandarin. What's better than eating a mandarin?
Eating a mandarin.
You know that one? You know what I found out? I had absolutely no idea that I think it's in England, they call a mandarin a satsuma.
I've never heard that before.
Well, I watch an awesome show. I recommend it. It's called Taskmaster. Australia has a version now, and it's I've only seen some shorts of it, and it's not as good as the original. But it's called Taskmaster. They've got a lot of content on YouTube, and there was a part where they were going like there was a task or whatever. They had to find the satsuma. Look, what the fuck is a satsuma? And then one of them called it a tangerine. I'm like, oh, okay. They call it a satsuma? That's weird. Yeah, Tom Gleeson is the host of the Setsuma. Setsuma with an S. Okay. Yeah, weird. A kiwi fruit is a Chinese gooseberry. Wow, that's it. But I would have thought that I would have heard that Setsuma used before. But anyway, all right, we've got a couple more here. These are video game questions. We'll punch through these and we'll move on. Kuro is the owl antagonist in which video game?
Kuro.
Can't show you the question because the answer's right underneath it. Kuro is the owl antagonist in which video game? Michael on the Snoogle again. Because the answer is Ori and the Blind Forest. Very good. All right, roll the dice. 2. All right, here is one. The Overwatch character Diva is a professional gamer and world #1 in which other game made by Blizzard Entertainment? I didn't know this. I didn't know this before I read this one. He admitted I googled that one. That's fine. AGExp says StarCraft. So did A10.
Radicus with the OnlyFans. Dirty man.
I suppose I can take StarCraft. Yeah, I'll give it to AGExp. It's actually StarCraft 2, but close enough. Close enough. Whatever. 4 for Kaiser. All right, how many was that? That was it. That wasn't it, wasn't it? Or is that? No, we got one more. We got one more.
Beautiful.
Shoot. Oh. How do you say that? Shoshon? 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 Anyway, Shoshone National Forest is the setting for which 2016 video game? She must be a champ at StarCraft 2 because she's the only one playing it. It's a popular game. Shoeshine. Nah, it's not Shoeshine. S-H-O-S-H-O-N-E. Shoshone. I think it's Shoshone. Yeah. You guys are Googling. You got no idea. But I don't care. Whatever. You guys are cheating yourselves. It is from Firewatch. If you haven't played Firewatch and you like a good story with some of the best voice acting in any sort of medium, Firewatch is a brilliant game. Who was that? That was A10, yep. Wasn't it?
That was A10, yep. Firewatch is a must-play.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a must-play for everyone. Some people probably find it boring. It is a bit of a walking simulator. But good story and I don't know how to say it other than the voice acting is just amazing. It just feels so natural, and the conversations, like all of the actors are just amazing.
Yeah.
So if it's on Game Pass, absolutely give it a try. Didn't Firewatch try to sue PewDiePie for DMCA? I don't know. Good.
Good. Kill him. Take him down. What do they call it? Cancel.
Still better than Destiny. What a dick. And you're losing 10 points, Radicus. Just for being an arsehole. Actually, it's generally me, isn't it? I better not, otherwise I'd be against myself. Yeah. Alright, that's it. That's it for the games with the audience. It is time to move into news.
Let's go to the news.
Where's my buttons? There we go. Jeez, that was a lot of entries we gave away then. Anyway, getting off to a good start for the year. All right, first up in the news, Snoogs, who's going, me or you?
You are going. Mine. I still can't believe these are a thing. Minecraft Crocs.
Minecraft Crocs are definitely a thing, and you can grab them now.
Yes,
there they are. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I don't really have much to say. This is just a news item just to point this out, that this is fucking ridiculous, but it's a thing. Oh, and I also found this little feature here. Watch this.
Are Crocs the Minecraft of the shoe world? Is Minecraft the Crocs of the gaming world? If you answered that thought has literally never crossed my mind, then I have great news, because it's crossed somebody's at least once if this new collaboration is any indication. I give you Minecraft Crocs.
Ta-da! If I can get the, this is the Edge browser. I can get it to read it for me. How good's that?
Look at you.
No, Snoogs can't hear it. No.
I just said to you going, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you can't hear it. Otherwise it'd be an echo. So there we go. But yeah, who here wants a set of Minecraft Crocs? Because let's scroll down and have a look at the price.
Oh, I haven't seen a price.
$85.
Wow.
What the fuck? I'd buy them, but I bet they don't come in my size. Well, how the fuck big is your foot? What size is it? Watch out, Snoogs. I think Lucas is replacing you with AI.
I'll go play video games instead.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad alternative. Yeah, so who's got a spare 8? That's Australian, but I don't give a shit what denomination that is.
For anyone that actually plays Minecraft a fair bit, or just at all, they're free in the Minecraft shop though, so you can put them on your little character and just get beaten up in the virtual world. Yes.
Yeah, right. That's quite bizarre. It's very expensive though. How much are Crocs? I've never bought a pair. Believe that.
Yeah. I refuse.
Surely they're like $20 or $30, or not even that. I don't know. But the thing is with Crocs, have you got Crocs?
No.
No, have you ever had them?
No.
No judgment. But they look like they'd make your feet
sweat.
And you can't wear socks with them because that's like wearing socks and thongs. But they look like
there's a lot of people that do.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, they look like they would make your feet sweat, like because there's too much like coverage because they've only got like holes and stuff. They're not. Yeah, so that's like
a lot of people
rubber.
swear by them that go walking in the beach and stuff. But yeah, like on boats and everything, people swear by them. But
well, yeah, I mean, I could imagine they'd be all right for boats because they're all just rubber and they're not going to get waterlogged and stuff. But there are things called boat shoes that are designed for that. But look, fair enough if you're going to wear them on a boat, whatever. But like just wearing them out, yeah, no, not my. I don't even wear thongs, mind you. I don't own thongs. I don't wear thongs. So definitely wouldn't have these. But anyway, they exist. They're a thing. Minecraft Crocs, and I think most people that would pay $85 for a pair of Crocs would probably keep these as a collector's item. But I won't be unless someone wants to give me a pair. But I doubt that's going to happen. But
yeah,
anyway,
no thanks.
That's that. All right, what's next on news, Snoogs?
Diablo 4 early access and open beta dates. Now, tell me about this because I was given the third degree the other day because I didn't like Diablo 3, and I've got Diablo 4 isn't on the horizon for me. So I was told, nah, you've got to try it. You've got to get other people to play it with you. You've got to get into it. You'll really enjoy it with other stuff that I've spoken about at the time. So what do we got?
I mean, look, for Diablo, I enjoyed it when I played it the first time round. But now if I play it, I've played it that much that I tend to nod off because it is fairly boring. It's very repetitive. But a new game, there'll be more things to achieve because I've done almost everything in Diablo 3. So it's very repetitive now. But anyway, I'll play 4 as long as it's not broken. We've got it here. So when can you play? Actually, I think there's another feature on here that I can use to make this look better.
Features.
There we go.
Features everywhere.
Yeah, I recommend Microsoft Edge. And I'm not getting paid to say that. So early access, I think it'll be for people that pre-order the special edition or something like that, will be March 18 to 20. These will be over a weekend. And the open beta for just about anyone, I think, will be March 25th to 27th, or a week later, or 5 days later at least. Those are the two dates. And it's going to be on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So if you're still kicking along with some of those old school consoles, you'll still be able to play the open beta for Diablo 4. There you go. Who in the chat is keen on Diablo 4? Is Diablo 4 going to be on actual consoles and PCs this time? Yes. Yep, we've just clarified that. The Absurd, g'day. It ain't paying to win. I'll wait for PoE 2. What's PoE? I can't remember what that is. I feel like I should know what that is. Path of Exile. Path of Exile. Okay. Isn't Path of Exile 2 out already? Or am I just...
That might be the Lucas effect.
It could be the Lucas effect. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. All right, well, that's the thing. It's coming up in... Oh, when was it? March. Mid to late March. There we go. So those of you that are interested in the Diablo 4 beta dates, that's when it is. All right, what's next?
Good old Meta.
Meta
is scrounging for your money because old Android Zuckerberg hasn't made enough billions this last year. So, where did my picture go? Good morning. New product announcement this week. We're starting to roll out Meta Verified. So if you want a little blue tick on your Facebook page or Instagram page, it will cost you $19.99 a month on the web or $24.99 on iOS and Android. While if you're a Kiwi, it's $23.99 on the web and $29.99 on iOS and Android. I'm struggling to see the point or you get.
Look, I get it if you're a
Content creator.
You're like a celebrity, or like somebody a little bit higher up in status that's going to have quite a few followers. I understand that because you've got a way of differentiating yourself from copycat accounts. But the general user, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, proactive account monitoring for impersonators who might target people with growing online audiences. You get access to a real person for common account issues, so it's pretty much straight access to customer service, and you get to really force your content down everyone else's throats because you get put to the top of the line all the time.
Yeah, that's all it is. But I don't even use Facebook. It's still called Facebook, right?
No, I think it's called Meta. Yeah.
Well, Meta's the Facebook company, but the actual
I actually think it's called.
No, it's called Facebook still, surely.
Oh, yeah.
It's Facebook? No, I'm pretty sure it's just Facebook.
Yeah, it just says Facebook. It's all good.
Anyway.
It's MySpace. There we go.
MySpace.
Well, that's it on that. If you want to spend, $300 and something a year to get nothing, then
that's pretty expensive, isn't it?
It is. Oh, well, what about this this Tetris movie?
Oh, yeah. Look, I did have a link that was supposed to be up on my screen here, but it's gone. But anyway, there's not really much to it, and I'm not going to show you the trailer because we get copyright claimed and lose everything. But anyway, there is a Tetris movie coming. You may have seen it advertised around. If you want to see the trailer, go and check it out on YouTube. At first, I thought, is this like a movie, like for kids about Tetris? Like, have they done kind of like a Wreck-It Ralph or Pac-Man style? Oh no, there was no Pac-Man. What was it called? Pixels kind of movie, but around Tetris. But no, it's not. It's basically a movie documentary about how Tetris became this big sensation back in, I don't know, late 80s or 90s or something. What's that look for?
Tetris is an upcoming biographical drama film directed by John S. Baird and written by Noah Pink. The film stars Taron Egerton and Toby Jones.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. All of these links that I've brought up are all busted.
Just don't want to work tonight, do they?
Yeah, no, it's weird. Hang on, I'm going to just quickly Google this one. Because I want to show...
It looks tacky, like they're trying to get the cringe crowd instead of it being a serious movie. Well, I don't have Apple TV, and I have no plan on getting Apple TV.
I have it because it comes as a part of a bit of a package or whatever. I don't watch much on it because it's not available on much. I think I basically have to watch it on my phone if I want to watch it, which sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's a Tetris movie coming. You're excited. I know I am.
Oh yeah. I'm moving blocks to see it.
Now, even more exciting than a Tetris movie is another movie called Winnie the Pooh. I think, what is it called? Blood and Honey. Pooh, Blood and Honey is a movie which is is it out? I think it's out, but I don't know exactly. I think it's out overseas. I don't know about it being out here yet, but it is. Yep. I heard about this a little while ago, and I thought it was like just like a bit of a joke, like just a little spoof thing. But this is actually, it's been out for a few days.
Yep. This
is actually a horror movie.
Yes.
About Winnie the Pooh.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. So this party, I never read this top line. Actually, this wasn't the original link that I read. But with rights now in public domain, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey turns beloved children's characters into killers. So, because Winnie the Pooh is now public domain, the copyrights, it's open slather now, so you can probably do whatever the hell you want with it. And these people have turned Winnie the Pooh into a horror film. However, the early reviews are panning it, saying it is a piece of shit, which is
absolutely horrendous, I've been told.
Very likely, which only makes me want to watch it even more. There's another screenshot here. Yeah, this website's not that great, but let me see if I can get. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that?
Oh yeah, in the hot tub.
Doesn't that cry absolute quality movie? Budget was 100K. They made 2 mil so far. It's killing it then.
Yeah.
But I reckon the majority of people are just going to see it for the same reason most people are going to go watch Cocaine Bear.
I'm going to see Cocaine Bear on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I want to go see Cocaine Bear as well because I mean it's a bear that gets high on cocaine that it finds in the jungle, in the bush. But yeah, this is a thing, and I thought it was funny, and I thought I'd tell you about it. Winnie the Pooh slasher, but it's apparently shit. We'll talk about it if I eventually do watch it. All right, that's all my news. Is that everything for you? You didn't have anything
that is
more?
all the news, mate. So over to what we're playing, or
Let's
what we've been doing, what we're doing, what we've been up to.
Ah, very good. What have we been doing, mate?
Well, let's talk about the big thing at the top and kick it off. The Last of Us. So
The
we've had
Last
another
of Us. Let's
another
tell
2 episodes.
spoilers. No, I'm only joking. I'm not going to tell spoilers. Since the last show, we've watched episode 5 and 6. Episode 5 was another banger, big episode, where we got to see some big things happen. It's hard to say much about these things when you're not spoiling things, but look, episode 5 is when you get to see the bloater. I'm not going to say what happens because it's slightly different to the game, so it'll still be a surprise for those of you who have played the game but haven't seen the show yet. But yeah, you get to see the bloater in action, which is cool, so it's a bit of an action-packed episode. It's also the Henry and Sam episode, which is pretty cool as well. Those characters were portrayed very well in the show, and something that I really liked that they changed is that Sam is the young character, the young brother of Henry, and these are just 2 guys that Ellie and Joel run into during their journey, their pilgrimage, if you will. But Sam is deaf. He's not deaf in the game. But that's something that they changed for the TV show, and I thought it worked really well. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, there was a thing with the showrunners about it, and I think actually Troy Baker was talking about that episode as well, and the fact that they were able to make him deaf, and obviously in a game it's hard to have a character that's deaf because there's that interaction there, but you've now got a character on screen who can sign everyone on. Look, I didn't actually know that the kid that actually plays him is actually deaf as well. Yeah, he is deaf. So the crew, when they were working with him, all learned ASL so that they could communicate and be able to, communicate directly with him instead of having to go through his interpreter, so to speak. And all in all, it fit in so well, and it kind of just like everything that they've done with this show and everything that they've done that's different from the game has not hindered it but enhanced it. You know what I mean? Like they've taken it to, you sort of go, oh, that's not in the game, but it works. It really works, and they keep building on it every week. So there's one particular thing in episode 5 that I want to talk about, but I don't know if I can, and it's something that it's.
We'll tiptoe around it, and I'll see if I can work out what you're talking about.
All right. There's a part where Sam writes on his notepad. I think he writes "I'm sorry" or something, and they then allude to the fact that the fungus doesn't take over the brain; it takes over the brain stem. So the person who's actually infected is still alive in there, but they can't control their body's movements.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it gives a little bit of understanding of how the cordyceps works. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a spoiler. That it is something that they added, and they didn't really elaborate on that much in the game. But they've given a little bit more detail. It's a bit of a chilling thing to think that that's how it works. Yep. That while they might be, attacking and, seeming unhuman, but to think that the person possibly might have that locked-in syndrome, that would be horrendous. That's horrible. Oh, yeah.
And can I say that's, that episode 5, I watched it, I knew what was coming, and I still yelled at the screen. It was just this moment that got the better of me. It was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. But then episode 6 comes along and it takes it up another. I thought episode 6 was probably the weaker of the series, but it's that good sort of stepping off point and that transition that happens within the game to a bit of a transition between what's going to sort of be the style going forward.
The interesting part about episode 6, now episode 6 is called Kin, and the reason why they call it that is because this is the episode where Tommy comes back into the story. And they've changed up a fair bit here, but it's the sort of things that people that haven't played the game are absolutely not going to pick up on. But there are scenes that are in episode 6 that don't appear until The Last of Us Part 2. So you get a little bit of Last of Us Part 2 imagery in this this episode, even though that stuff didn't. It all sort of happened, but it happened in a different location. I don't know if this was budget constraints or if they just thought that it would make more sense or it just flowed better. I don't know what it is, but they changed a few things like that with locations. Actually, here's something that I wanted to bring up. And look, I just feel like if this was the other way around, there'd be a lot more conjecture around it. But there's a character called, and I get confused. Is it Marie or Maria? I think it's Maria. Tommy's wife.
Yep.
She's black. They made her black. They did the same thing what they did with Sarah. And I don't understand why they do that. I don't really have a problem with it. She's great as Maria. Maria's not really a big character, but it's an overtly thing that people that have played the game would look at that and go, "Oh, I wonder why they did that." Because Maria is Caucasian. She's white in the game, yet she's not. And I don't know. Is the fact that I'm bringing this up, like, is it a non-issue? Should I not bring it up?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a non-issue.
But imagine if Joel was black. If they made Joel black. He's not.
Oh, yeah.
He's not in the game. Like, it would be... Yeah. It's... I don't know. Can someone add to what I'm saying? Like, is it something that just shouldn't be brought up, or...
Look, it's one of those things that you can take it either way, really, and it's such a hard issue to get involved with now, and you've got these characters that it'd be hard to do something like that with Joel, because Joel's the main character and you've already got an inbuilt base there of millions of people, and Joel's Texan in the game, and isn't Pedro like Mexican, South American
Well, yeah, he is from some sort of South American descent, but he's at least from Texas, and he still looks like Joel, though, even though he may be of a different descent. He still looks the part, whereas this is just completely different.
Well, it's...
And same as Sarah. Look, I don't care. I still think it worked, but it just, I don't know. Like, I wonder if they're making a conscious decision to hire a black actor in place of a white, or if it's just that person was better in the
I always like to think
not rehearsal. What do you call it in the
audition?
Audition, thank you. In the audition process.
See, I always like to believe and see things that it's whoever's better in the audition, and you've got to look at sort of a lot of the characters that are there, and you know that they've just absolutely knocked it out of the park for the audition. But you know, you can take either side of the coin. You can look at what people are doing, and you know, there's that whole thing going around now, you know, go woke, go broke. So there's so many people on both sides of the fence where really we can just sit here right in the middle and go, I don't care. As long as you're good enough to do the job, let's do it.
Yeah, and she is. Like, she's fine.
She's fantastic,
as Maria. And like I said, Maria's role is quite limited. You do get to see a lot more of Maria in the show than you do in the game. So she has more to say, and I like her. I think she's a very likable character, and the way her character is developed in the show, as opposed to the game, it's important for her to be likable. And I won't elaborate on that because I don't want to go into spoiler territory, even though it's not really that big a deal. But yeah, I just thought that there was obviously people are going to notice this because there's diehard fans that know the game. It's different. And then I can't help but think, what's it you didn't notice?
I didn't notice, but I'm not a...
Well, you probably don't remember...
15 times.
Yeah, you probably don't remember the character because it's pretty. It's a pretty small role. Although she is in The Last of Us Part 2 as well.
Yeah. So I know the character, but I can't visualize her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It stood out like a sore thumb because it was just so different. But once again, it was the same thing with Nico Parker playing Sarah. Sarah was a blonde-haired Caucasian girl in the game, and she was, I'm thinking she was African-American in the show. It didn't really matter, but once again, it was I wonder why. Was she the better audition, or was it a conscious decision, we want to make it like this? I don't know.
You know what? At the end of the day, we'll go with the actors and say that was the better audition. Who gives a fuck what this?
Well, I'd like to think it was. I would prefer to think that it was because they were better than everybody else, and not because they just wanted to have a more diverse cast or whatever. It is what it is. You know, it's down to the creators. If they create it like this, then that's what it is. But then again, could have been Druckmann's idea. Who knows? I have to listen to their podcast. They do a podcast where Mason and there's a podcast. I can't remember what it's called. Where after the episodes come out, they talk about the show and their decisions to why they made certain decisions and stuff. Maybe they might answer my questions in that. So I'll check it out.
Well, the director who directed episode 6, she's I think it was Serbian. It's her first like it's her directorial debut for a TV show, and ended up with, you know, this fantastic look of Jackson, really gripping story, you know, an emotional, such a big change between these moments that make you laugh, moments that grip at the heart. You know, there's a whole big change in there.
Jackson actually looks pretty much exactly like it does in the second game.
Yeah.
It's
fantastic.
laid out so perfectly. When I was looking at the shots of when they're walking through Jackson, I was like, I know exactly where they are.
Yeah, I know whose house that is.
Yeah,
that's where they're going. Oh, yeah, that's where they're going to go.
I know those greenhouses, the greenhouse tents. I know the pub. I know it all looked familiar. So it was all brilliant. It was all well done. So good. All right, and
Shot in
just
Canada
with...
at minus 15 degrees some days.
Oh, all right. Yeah, fuck that. Gosh, I think it was Kaza that said something about Idris. No, it was Radicus. Idris Elba would make a great Bond. But yeah, see, like James Bond and say Spider-Man with Miles Morales. That's the character of James Bond, or 007, I should say, and Spider-Man. They could be anybody. So having a black James Bond or a black 007 makes absolute sense. And so does having Miles Morales play Spider-Man, because it could be anyone. They're in a suit, you know? If that's who Peter Parker... Well, not Peter Parker. I think it would be stupid if they made Peter Parker black, because Peter Parker is a character and is Caucasian. But having Miles Morales, perfect. And same with having a 007. But anyway, let's not get too... We've set our piece on that, and I don't know what the end result is, because it's confusing. You can't do the same for Black Panther, where his African descent is a vital part of the character. Yeah, that's true. There's exceptions there. See, that's you couldn't do that. You can't do it the other way around.
Just
in some
quietly,
stances.
I've been loving all the stupid memes that come up, where it says that Robert Downey Jr. is going to rejoin the MCU as Black Panther, and it's him from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that's funny.
He's got his Tropic Thunder makeup on, and I'm like, oh god, that's horrendous.
Yeah, Michael's our conclusion there is, he said, so unless the race is an integral part of the character, just cast the best actor for the role. Which is what I hope they've done. I hope that's the only motivation behind why Maria is an African American, or I'm assuming it's African American. I don't know, a black character or a black person, is because she was the best for the role. Happy days.
That's what I'm going with. Best one for the job. All right, mate. On to some games.
All right.
Hogwarts Legacy has come out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't put that on my list, because I have bought that and I am playing it. But
yep.
Yeah. I haven't had enough time to play much of it though.
I have got about 30 hours into it. I'm doing the stupid thing, mate. I keep getting sidetracked. Have you got my little video to play in the background?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I'd put up a video, just some gameplay, just to just from early on in the game, just to talk in the background, so that you don't have to look at my ugly head for too long. I'm loving it, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Harry Potter world, so to speak. I like the idea of it, but the very intricate lore and whatnot that happens doesn't do it for me. The kids have killed the movies for me because they've watched them just way too many times. But overall, this is a really cool story. It's got all these little throwbacks to what you know from the Wizarding World that was created, and mate, the gameplay itself is just solid. Like, not to mention all the little secrets and whatnot that you get in an RPG. That's just sort of like a given. Those really little side quests. Is
this gameplay you?
Yep.
You've chosen a female character.
Yes. Because when I started playing it...
Snoogs, how old is that character?
When I started playing it, my girls were there, so my girls helped me. So,
nice excuse. I'd like to, in video games, choose a female character, because I would prefer, if it's a third-person game, so I like to prefer to, look at the rear end of a female for 30-plus hours. I couldn't bring myself to do it in a game where you play as a kid.
No, see, well, that's where you and I differ. But
then is it any better that I picked a young boy?
Well, see, if you're going to look at it like that, no, there's not.
Can't fucking win.
Once a fiddler, or always a fiddler. It's just not right.
No. We're not making jokes about that, are we?
No, we're not. Leave it alone. Leave the aesthetics alone. Yeah. I'm really enjoying myself. I like all the little bits and pieces that you find throughout Hogwarts. I get sidetracked so often. The characters are all pretty engaging. One of the guys that you start doing some of the dark quests for later on gets a little on my nerves, but look, other than that, I'm actually surprised at just how well made this is. I've had a couple of glitches where you walk into the Great Hall and there's, it's the middle of the night, no one's in there, and there's still music playing, there's still people talking, it's just an audio glitch. And I've gotten stuck a couple of times, nothing major, but just, stuck where an invisible wall's sort of half there, half not. But yeah, gameplay's solid. Combat solid. It's good fun.
Yeah, I like it. Now look, I've played that part that we just watched. I've played up to just after that. How far in's that? I don't know, it's probably a couple of hours.
Yeah, maybe. That's the first trip to Hogsmeade. Yeah.
So I've gone to there, and I love the game. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but the game just looked really good, and it is, and I'm enjoying playing it. But I just haven't had a lot of time lately. So, and the time that I have had, I've been putting into DMZ with the new season 2. So what better segue than to move into talking about that?
Yeah, let's talk about DMZ, mate.
The best thing about DMZ is the fact that we've got a new map now. Let me just bring that up. AGExp. I can't spell when I'm speaking at the same time. AGExp Island. And it's a smaller island. It's like Rebirth Island, but it's all the new stuff, and it's so much better. I'm just bringing up a Stone Mountain video here.
Yeah, I'm going to need to join you guys a lot more, because the games that I think I've played two rounds with you guys, and I've played probably half a dozen other rounds where 100% with what Michael's just said, it's reinvigorated my love for DMZ.
Yeah, and they needed something good, because I was really at my wit's end with season 1. It was giving me the shits. Sorry, I think I cut you off. What were you going to say?
No, you're pretty much exactly that.
Yeah,
season
the reason
1 was done.
The reason why I started to really dislike season 1 was for a couple of simple reasons. If you died, obviously you lose all your loot. It's one of those sort of exfil games. That's fine. But it was too much of a punish to replenish your gear. So the main things that you would lose is your backpack. There's you start off with a small, you can find medium and large backpacks. You start off with a 1-plate carrier, so you've got 1 armor plate. You can get 2 plates, and you get 3-plate carriers. They are so rare in Al Mazrah, and it was just so much of a punish. If you died and you came back and redeployed, not only have you lost your insured slot, which is a fully custom gun that you've put together, you've lost your plates, so you've only got 1, and you've got a small backpack. So you can't carry many plates, and you can't put on more than 1 plate, which means if you're getting in there and you're getting into a fight with real players, you've got absolutely no chance if they've got 2 or 3 plates, because you instantly have less health. So it's a punish. It's so hard. And then to go and get those 3-platers, you have to go into areas that are so OP, but you've got the least amount of health possible. So it's just an absolute punish. It was so hard to just get back from a loss. And yeah, nobody talks anymore. Nobody teams up and friends. It does happen still, but it's very rare. Most people just shoot you on sight. And there's not really any reason to do that other than just to be an arsehole. But now with season 2, Al Mazrah is still there. I haven't put much time into Al Mazrah because I've been concentrating on the new AGExp Island, which is what Stone Mountain's playing on screen now. It's a lot smaller, but it's more. It's a more rich environment. It's a lot easier. This is like a good place if you're playing on Al Mazrah and you die. Come to Ashika, you'll get a 3-plate and you'll get a large backpack relatively easy. And there's a lot less players. I think there's 18 players instead of something like... Oh, I can't remember how many players there were in Al Mazrah and the bigger one.
Wasn't it 80 odd?
No, it's not that much. Not that much. Might be 30 or 40 odd. I don't know. But there's a lot less players, and yeah, it's just... I don't know. It's a better map. Like it's easier to find buy stations because everything's a little bit more compressed. You don't have to run for 10 minutes because there's no cars to get to a buy station. There's buy stations all relatively close to each other. The loadout drops aren't a million miles away. They all drop relatively close. It's just a lot more of a friendly map. I like it. They've done some amazing things. And also the second insured slot. So if you get... here we go. 63 players on Al Mazrah and 18 on Ashika. The insured slots are the guns that you can take in that you've customized yourself. If you die, that'll be on a cooldown timer. In season 1, that cooldown timer was 2 hours. So you can't use that gun again for 2 hours. You can do some things to make that timer drop, but if you just leave it, it's 2 hours. They've dropped that now in Season 2 down to 1 hour. So you could probably play you could probably play 2 games in that hour, and then your slot's back. The ground loot, you find better guns in Ashika now in Season 2. It's easier to get money. It's just more fun. You might die still, but it doesn't break your night because you've just died. You can probably go back in the next match and get your plates and backpack again. So that way at least it's a fair fight when you run up against enemies. Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, they've done a really good job. I mean, it's still broken as fuck and crashes all the time and stuff, but and you get dropouts and things like that. But at least they're moving in the right direction. Call of Duty. That's cool. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm keen to keep playing it. I had a couple of really stressful runs where I actually got out. Well, there was one in particular last night. After I managed to get out, it was just me that got out. My 2 teammates, they died and they were in the gas. I couldn't save them. I was surprised that I managed to get out alive. It was that hectic with that many AI. And there was a 6-man squad camping in exfil. Yeah. Wow. Absolute arseholes. But anyway, I managed to get the last exfil, and they must have taken the one that they were camping off eventually. But yeah, it was all good. Kaiser Cade, let's read some of these comments here. Play a game, go over Siggy, play another game. Not getting sniped from 300 meters away. Yeah, that's nice because it's not a big map. I think I'm up to date with that. But yeah, so it's only 3 players, but you definitely want to play with 3 people, and you want to be concentrating and communicating. If you're not going to communicate, like you the other day, Snoogs, come and play this with... Was it this you were playing?
Yeah. Was this?
And you had no mic. You can't do that with DMZ, bro. You have to communicate. At least you could hear us, I think.
I could hear you. That was... Yeah. I was following on. We got in, we got out. Got out twice. This
game is like so competitive. Like I get into this and I don't go in it just to dick around. I like to get in there, get done what we need to do and get out. Like I take it quite seriously. Call of Duty just in general I take quite seriously. But yeah, it's a very team-based game where you really do need to communicate. Otherwise, it's no good. Like today, here's another example. I won't go on too much longer. But today, Michael's playing with Michael. He got downed, and then I was walking over, and from where he was, he saw where the enemy was. Because I think I killed the guy that killed him, or downed him, but I didn't see the other guy. And Michael's gone, above you, and he called it as I've looked up, saw the bloke, and mowed him down. Like, it was just, if he hadn't called that,
Dead.
then I'd be dead.
Straight to
Be
jail.
dead. Be absolutely dead. No idea that the dude was there. So it's those kind of comms that save gunfights. And what I love about DMZ is even if you're downed and then fully killed, you can still be revived. It just takes longer.
Yep.
That's cool.
And don't
Anyway.
call the chopper in, and then go and start shooting rockets at that friggin' chopper that flies around with the enemy in it.
Oh yeah, the commander.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had someone the other day do that, and they got absolutely mowed down straight away. And then I was trying to be the good teammate and pick them up, and both of us got knocked and just sitting there watching. And the chopper didn't come down low enough for us to crawl onto the chopper, so we just sat there and watched it go away.
Yeah, none of them ever do. You can't crawl onto them. You have to be up to get onto it. And I think if you're on it and you get downed, I'm not sure
Probably
if you
fall
fall
out.
through. I'm not sure if you fall through or
I
if
know
it'll
you
go up.
used to, yeah. Oh well.
I don't know.
Lost
You
everything.
can
lost
loot,
the
just
large
not mid
backpack, lost the
gunfight. Oh, sorry, Pat. What was that?
I lost my my 3-plate and my large backpack for that too.
In Ashika, we can get it back pretty quick.
We can.
All
All
right.
right, mate. Last game for us. Returnal has this week released on PC. There is a full review with some details and technical specs up on our website. There's also a review of Hogwarts up on there too. Go and check it out. They're doing not too badly at the moment. But Returnal has come across to PC. Originally a PS5 exclusive. So this is gameplay captured from my PC. Now, this is one you've got to try, Luke, because I'd like to know how it runs on yours. On my computer, it's starting to not show it. I suppose you could say it's starting to show its age, but it's only like 2.5 years old. But with
No, it's older than that.
no, I built it for my 40th.
Yeah, look, the physical age, as in when you bought it, it might only be that long.
Oh yeah.
But
No, fair enough.
you've got a, what, 2070 Super or something?
2070 Super, yeah.
Yeah, that's like 3 or 4 years old now, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. But no, I actually think the 2070s was fine with it. I think it was more my RAM. I might need to put a bit more RAM into it. But
How much RAM have you got?
it's only 16. This recommends 32. Because pretty much I'd run out of frames.
Well,
And it was only in
what frame
parts.
rate's it running at?
It would run nicely at about 60, 70, but then it would drop significantly. Mainly when you first walk into a room, it would drop down to sub 30s.
What speed is your RAM?
3600? 32?
Yeah.
I don't know, 32 or 3600.
Yeah, okay. If he's got
But,
36 or 36, if he's running 3600, then yes, he's got XMP on Kaza.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But look, it's for anyone that's played it, it feels exactly the same. I played it with the PS5 controller plugged in.
Well, what is this on? Steam?
Yes, Steam and Epic.
No, that
But
you've
I've-
got it.
Yeah, on my Steam. Yep,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give it a go
So
then
you-
on Steam
you can have a crack.
and see how it runs.
Now, for as much as I love the game, and I must admit that as soon as I started playing, I fell back into, this addiction that I had to it, where I had to beat it. Its big flaws is that it is fairly power hungry, and you can play 2-player, so you can do co-op with it now. But again, co-op is not cross-platform. So you can only play with
Yeah,
other
right.
people on Steam, or other people on Epic, or other people on Epic to Epic, Steam to Steam, or PS5 to PS5, which is a pain in the ass.
Kaiser says, I've not seen this game before. It looks kind of fun. Yeah, good luck to you, mate.
Yeah. You know what? It is a load of fun. Once you work it out.
And once you decide that you hate life and give up on everything and just want to make yourself feel pain, yeah, get into it.
Yeah. It's like a sci-fi Elden Ring, kind of. It's all about movement. It's all about...
Nah, this is more of a punish than Elden Ring.
Yeah, I suppose because you die and, go back to the start and you've got to start all over again. Especially when you get, 40 minutes to an hour in it, then you just die and everything that you've just done for that last 40 minutes to an hour is gone.
Yeah, I'll finish it on PC because of one thing. Wiimote, baby!
Wiimote. Well, this is I think it's Frike. Frike.
Phrike. Yeah, I never beat this on the PlayStation because I have this on the PlayStation 5, and I never beat this first boss. This just not only was it too hard, it wasn't fun enough for me to keep trying and get good.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, fuck this game, and deleted it.
Well, yeah, this is my first time that I got to the boss in
Look
this
at that.
gameplay. So
this is just a show off. You just want to show off that you can beat the boss easy. We nearly died.
Wasn't easy, mate. Look at the health bar; it's nearly gone.
Ah, well, inch or a mile, mate. Doesn't matter. You made it.
It's look, it's I enjoyed it, and I did get that sense of I have to beat it, I have to do it, and then I started on the second world, and the second world is the world that I had the most problem with, and
I've never even seen the second world. I've never seen anything past what you're doing right now in this video.
All new for you, eh?
Yeah.
I platinum the bastard.
Fuck. I don't know how you do that. Like, knowing you, I'm surprised you played this to completion.
It was that addictive need to beat it.
Because you tend to...
It took me 12
You tend
months.
to get addicted to games that you can grind and turn your brain off. You can't do that with this. You need to be on.
Yeah. Although once you start learning the patterns, you got to remember the guys that made this Housemark, they made their mark in the arcade space.
They've made money off upsetting people. You know why they called it Returnal? Because it was the game that most people bought and returned because it was so fucking hard.
You got to remember too, like you think of where these guys started, and they've tried to get out of that arcade type space. But arcade games always had patterns, and they always had certain things for you to be able to have to. Once you worked them out, you had a bit more of a leg up to do it. And it's exactly the same. This once you work out exactly, the little tells and whatnot of what's going on, you pick it up pretty easily. Except for World 2. World 2 fucks me up every time I go to it. Worlds 3 and 4 were pretty straightforward.
All right, well, that game's had enough of my... has melted enough of my brain in the past, so I'll move it on. Cool. All right, shall we go into last words?
Last words. Let's go.
All right, I think we've done a little bit better this week with pacing the show. We're not finishing.
I think we're pretty much bang on.
Like still doing news or something at this point last time. But anyway, thanks for sticking around, everyone there too. I think some people have probably fallen asleep. Us talking at length about games we're passionate about. I don't know. I suppose that's what you're here for.
We're here to do. Shout out to everyone that still is listening along, though. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit that like button if you're still here and you like us. If you don't like us, hit that dislike button. I suppose if you want to, crush our dreams.
Go on. We can actually see how many dislikes there are because we are the admins. Returnal is the new Destiny. No. Shut up, Radicus. You get out. Check this out. I think this was in China. I think I wrote it down here. There's a whole bunch of streamers. Have you seen this? A whole bunch of streamers with their ring lights sitting underneath a bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Streaming to like TikTok and shit. Apparently they're taking advantage of location-based algorithms to try and get more views. Check this out.
Yes, I have seen this.
These are not homeless people with ring lights streaming their beautiful lives. These are streamers streaming underneath a bridge because there's something to do with location based. So the geolocation of where they are puts them in a better bracket for their live stream. It can get them better views or some shit. That's the idea behind it.
They do it in wealthier suburbs. So they go into a wealthier part of the city. And so that then they assume, or however it was put, was that, you know, wealthier people would watch it and therefore give them
donations and stuff like that because they've got money. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the world coming to, really?
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna
fucking job.
Let's do the show next week from under a bridge in Vaucluse, eh?
Oh yeah. Only problem is in Sydney, you'll have to do it with a guy pissing next to you.
To fight the junkies and oh shit, that's funny. Shouldn't laugh at the unfortunate, but here we are. The Witcher 3, that had a big update recently, making it a little bit more fancy for the current generation of consoles and stuff. And apparently they released it with the female characters actually having fully modelled vaginas.
There's only three characters that I could find.
Oh, see, you went looking. Oh, that's funny. So, but apparently it was an accident. I thought it was
an accident.
I thought it was just a fantastic ploy to get people to come back to the game. Yeah, you're not actually going to see
vulva.
The images here. They didn't put it up on here. However, if you do want to see the images from the game, it's in. We can post it in our Discord, just not here. We're not going to show it on here.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I would assume that they've probably patched it back out of the game. But yeah, they accidentally added vag.
Three crones. They were they were the three that it happened to, and yeah, of course, I'm sure that Rule 43 went ballistic. So
yeah, but how about as this headline? The Witcher 3's new gen update added full Volve, but the CDPR reckons it was a mistake.
Yeah, I like that.
Full
some
Volve.
bloke sitting some real big fat bloke sitting in a basement somewhere going.
Oh, that's funny. All right,
Castle, you wonder what they look like? We'll put it up in the Discord, mate.
All right, you got any last words, Pat?
Do I? No, I don't.
I could punch through some random posts. We didn't get to do it in the last show. We ran out of time.
Yeah. New Destiny 2 DLC drops soon, but I'll bring more on that later.
Please don't. Choose your path. Don't watch the video of the woman with the fish. Watch the video of the woman with the fish. Did you watch the video with the woman with the fish? You did? Oh, that's so bad.
Yes, I don't know why, but I just went, okay.
Anyway,
I was wondering what everyone was talking about, and then I did that.
Yeah, I got it sent to me by somebody I know's brother. Accidentally gave him my phone number without thinking.
I wonder who that could have been.
Next one is nothing to see here. Weather Baroon, totally not
There's a thing on Sky News about that today that they reckon it was some $12 hobbyist balloon blown out of the sky by a multi-$1,000 rocket.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, God.
They're adding it to The Witcher 3, apparently. Oh,
Yeah.
the fish
catch a trout.
video. Oh, shit. All right. Next one is time for foreplay. I got in touch with my inner self today. Really should buy better toilet paper. These memes, man, that go around, some of them got the most horrible spelling and grammar. I think we need to invest more money in our schools, in our youth. Anyway. All right, next one is talking high. Wife says, can you give the kids a talk on drugs? Me, okay, but I talk a lot of shit when I'm high.
Oh, don't we all?
Fun with shadows. That moment when your shadow is having more fun than you. Shaggin'. All right, the next one is a nice find. The only thing I found while metal detecting in rural Australia last week. As you can see, these were for the last show 2 weeks ago. They were a little bit more relevant last time, but we didn't get time. That was the little radioactive thing. This person's going to... Remember that little radioactive thing that was lost on the road?
Is that what it was?
That's not exactly what it is, but that's similar to what it would look like.
Okay.
I think it's just a joke post, but it was about that size and looked similar. Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, next one is Rodney Dangerfield. I walked in on a room full of people masturbating the other day. They looked surprised when I didn't stop. That could easily be the Wraith.
Oh, I love Rodney Dangerfield.
Next one.
Brilliant.
Prince
Probably
Charles
one of my
tests
favourite
positive for coronavirus after eating an old bat. Oh, she actually has COVID. Well, had it last week anyway. Sorry, Camilla.
Everyone's
Right,
got COVID.
next one. Tell your secrets to someone who doesn't care. This is me. People thinking I keep their secrets. Me who has a short memory, aka don't really care and forget they told me the secret in the first place. That's 100% me. So I'm very good at keeping secrets, FYI. So in other words, tell someone else because I don't care. All right, next one here. What did the POM say? Oh, this one's good. This is good, man. Have you seen this? If you say fuck off backwards, it says fuck off, but in an English accent. Try it.
Fuck off.
That's fucking great.
Brilliant.
All right. 2 different horror game players. Got the brightness turned right up.
Yep.
I like it.
Which one are you?
I'm mostly the bottom one.
Yes.
I never like. They're like, make sure that the logo on the left is barely visible. Like, yeah, I'll go a couple above. Yeah, like that. All right. My dad was in 2 car accidents this week.
Oh God.
Classic. That's a good one. That one. I'll take products that shouldn't exist for 200. Cottage cheese chuggers. Who? You know what? Look, I would actually like to try them, but that looks horrendous.
Yeah, no.
Now,
the fact that it's on a shelf, not the fridge. It's on a
that
shelf.
probably should be in a fridge, eh? But look where it says, now as liquid, lingering taste.
Yeah, lingering taste because it comes back up.
Healthy. I don't think this can't be a real product.
Pies Arcade. That'll make me feel like I'm in Catholic school again.
Oh. Shit. Well, the fact that they put healthy in quotation marks is crazy. I hope it's not real. Is 3.5 inches long enough for you? Proof it only takes 3.25 inches to please a woman. Alright, we've got fake careers. Oh, geez, that zoomed in too much. So what do? I'm a model on Instagram. You? I'm a soldier on Call of Duty.
Yep.
The Amazing Secret. Oh. When the carpet told you an amazing secret. Oh, I love those screenshot ones. Oh dear. Oh, the mechanic's fingers. When you're fixing your car and she came to say hello. We might move on from that one.
Tisk, tisk. For shame.
I will ignore him all day so he knows I am mad. What a nice and quiet day. I like it.
We've all been there. We know.
This pleases me. 25 years of marriage and he never once raised his voice at his wife. No, that's the secret of a happy marriage. Just got the fingers one. Jesus. All right, last one. Complaints about me or my work. Take a number. Kaboom. All right. Hey, Pat.
Yes.
When you get, if you like are stuck out and about and you have to, you got to go take a shit in a public toilet.
Don't.
Are you like one of those people that has to wait until nobody's in there?
Yep.
Like if someone might be at the basin or they might be in a stall next door, do you have to wait until they leave before you like back one out?
I will generally leave where I am and go home.
Yeah, I'm finding that there's a lot of people. Wraithy goes straight to the sink. But a lot of people won't take a dump if there's people in the bathroom. Like obviously not in the stall with you, but if they're in the bathroom, either at the sink or in a stall next door or whatever. I don't fully understand it, why that is the case, because like if you...
That's confronting because I like to do it naked. That's probably why.
But well, look, even if you want to do it naked, you're in a stall. They're not looking at you, and they don't know who you are, especially if it's a public toilet. But at work, they might not know. They shouldn't know who's in there. And if there was anywhere that was appropriate to take a dump, it's the toilet. And if you're going to, like, you know, most people, when you're about to take a dump, like there's a rip and fart that precedes it, right?
Yep. You announce your arrival to the bathroom.
But
it's your forewarning for everyone else to get out.
It's inappropriate to fart in public or fart around people and rip it and all that sort of stuff. But if there was anywhere that is appropriate, that's the toilet. So what are you worried about? Just back it on out.
I like to just be left alone. I don't want to hear noises or people.
Nobody's going to talk to you.
Well, no, I mean like just even coming in the door.
Unless you get in and go, and someone out there goes. If you start hearing this.
But I opened the beer up because I'm going to be there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a conversation that was I heard on the radio, and I was thinking, I don't know why people have a problem with taking a dump with other people in the toilet. And sure as shit, they'll probably leave anyway because of the smell that's going to follow. But if there was anywhere appropriate for that to go on, it's in the shitter. That's where it's meant. You're meant to fart. You're meant to. Sometimes, if there's a lot of people around, I'll go to the toilet just so I can fart.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, like I might be out to dinner, and I don't need to go to the toilet, or I can't be bothered to go to the toilet, but I need to rip one. So I'll go to the toilet and just go, and then walk out. I'll shake myself a bit first. Make sure it doesn't follow me back to the table.
Yeah. Someone walks in just as you're walking out, kicking your legs, shaking it off. Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to see if anybody else felt the same way. But yeah, I don't care. I'll just go. If I've got to go, I've got to go. I won't use a public toilet. I'd prefer to be at home. But if I have to, I'm not waiting for people to get out. If I'm using a public toilet, it's because I have to.
Yeah, if it's gotten to that stage where I have to, then it's just, you know, all rules out the window. But if I can get home, I will go home.
We need a thing like if there's people in there, you can call out like in golf. 4. It's just like a little warning to get out if you don't need to be in there, get out.
Yep.
We need something
just
like
go on
that.
whether you're ready or not. Kaisers pay to use toilets are the worst, so just go on. Go on. Jesus.
Anyway, so look, if this conversation
Hi, Roz.
is hopefully this conversation is helpful for people that might feel a little bit shy. Wait, just pump it out. They don't know who you are. They're strangers. And if they do know who you are, they're the weirdos because they looked under the door or over the door. They shouldn't know. Who cares?
Might be there for moral support.
So next time you're going into a public toilet or a work toilet and you need to back one out and there's somebody in there, just think of this conversation. Just think of my face and just push for glory. Let it rip. Crack that porcelain. And I'll give you imaginary high fives.
Yes.
After you wash your hands, you grub. 4.
Oh, terrible.
All right, I'm done. That's the show.
No more strange questions?
No, that's it for this week. Maybe next show.
Good job. Thanks everyone for joining us. We will see you for the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button wherever you're watching or listening along. Join us, like we said at the start, on our socials to get a better insight into us all. And links, as always, are in the show notes and description. That's all from me. As always, I have been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
See you soon, peeps.
Bye-bye, dude. Oh, where's the button? Oh, there it is. Bye.